What up YouTube? It's your boy Esaveo back again with another reaction video. Today we are getting into No More Dream, which is the debut song of BTS all the way back from 2013. I'm pretty sure is the year. I decided to do this song after talking to one of my mods on Discord. If you're a part of the Pride, it's Holly. You can go thank her for this. I had a bunch of songs on my list of things that I should react to, just from you guys telling me that I should react to different things. And she said I should do this. So here we are. You guys have requested this song a lot at a lot of different points in my BTS journey. Right after the first song that I reacted to, all the way up to the most recent time that I saw this in a video. I saw it in the JK No Autotune video. There's like a clip of him singing some part of the song in it, and you guys have told me that there's like been a big journey with BTS from that song to now, as I'm sure there would be with any artist over the past 7 years. So I'm kind of excited to see it. I've heard little snippets of it and just in a different video, just a bunch of different videos actually. It's a kind of important song, as you know, so I'm not coming into this 100% blind. I have heard, like, I don't know, maybe 30 combined seconds of the song, but I am curious to see, especially the video, see how their first video went, and to just break down the things that I'm hearing in the song. You guys have told me that this song is very different from a lot of their past stuff, or a lot of their more recent stuff. Past for me, you know, past reacting to it. Yeah, I'm just excited. I want to see how it's gonna go. I hope this song doesn't suck. A lot of people, when they recommend this song, they act like the song sucks, and they're like, hey, don't be too hard on the boys. They're a lot better now. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm getting into. The clips that I've heard haven't sucked, but we'll see. So without further ado, we're gonna get into this. Definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you like content like this. And I'll see you on the other side, guys. Peace. Okay, whoa. One, they're getting like a whole intro at the beginning of the song. That's interesting. You don't really see that in hip hop anymore, except like the Migos, who literally like they phone in every time before their verse, like huh, 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 offset. But other than that, that's different. They definitely don't do that anymore, where they introduce themselves. But this may just be a debut thing, or this may just have been a sign of the times, I guess. But that is not why I stopped. You know why I stopped. I'm not going to comment on RM's hair. But damn. Whoa. Whoa. In the mic drop video, y'all said that people didn't like RM's hair, but I loved his hair. He looked like a little spiky Bakugo. This, I am so glad it's not a thing anymore, because good Lord. Huh. That's interesting. I don't even know how I'm gonna splice the audio for that. So if that ends up weird, sorry guys. But that intro section was literally like an intro section. This is a whole different like vibe from what was just playing. It cut out. You got No More Dream title card, and then it sounded like the record player static in the background in that like silence area, and then you had like almost like a baby bass come in, so like an acoustic bass, so think like an orchestra bass come in and start playing a bass line. Huh, that's interesting. I don't know if the other like intro part will transition back into the song, kind of like in Outro Tier, where they had the intro part that I thought they had just left behind in the intro, and then it came back in later in the pre-chorus section, maybe, I think. But yeah, I was not expecting that. That's like a whole vibe switch.
Big house and big ring.
Okay, so there's like a siren going on in the background. Maybe like a school, like fire alarm or something to go with the whole school bus thing. I don't know. That's probably a stretch. Who knows? But some type of siren going on in the background, and they're doing that thing from like early 2010s. Is that what we're calling 2010s? Early 2010s? I don't know. Early 2010s, where they had claps on every downbeat, so that, yeah, that, which like I get, like it builds energy, anticipation. They don't really do it as much in hip hop now. And on that note, I haven't heard BTS do that since this song, albeit they could have been doing it for years. For all I know, I don't know. I'm kind of late to the party, guys. I'm sorry, but that's interesting, huh? That if you're a producer that kind of dates this song for when whoever produced this, like what the general vibe of hip hop music was at the time, and that's very interesting. I didn't expect that within the first minute of this. This is not even a minute into the song, because like some of that was like the intro section. So first 30 seconds of the song. Okay, real quick. I'm gonna go back to the beginning of Arm's verse. I'm sorry. I have to get this joke off, or else I will be personally disappointed in myself. When Suga has that like head wrapping on his head, he looks like one of the Arabic dudes who play the flute, and like the little king cobras like dance out of the little vases or whatever. Watch Aladdin. I think it happens in Aladdin and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. Hopefully that wasn't culturally insensitive. But that's the first thing I thought of. Like, he's just like a gangster version of that. And that's hilarious. Oh. I did not have subs on. Yikes. Oh, Saved by the Bell, kids. There are no subs for this. Huh. I wonder, are you guys going to be more pissed off if I leave the Korean subs on, or if I just turn it off? Oh, well, I'm going to leave them on because I want to see it. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep stopping right there. Did he say nigga? Like, I swear, he said, nah, nigga. Like, at the very end, right before JK comes in being all cute. Also, baby JK for the win. Gotta love it. That's, maybe I'm looking into it too deep. You guys fill me in. Let me know if that's a thing. And if so, how did Black Army feel about that? Yo, okay. Okay. So, there's a lot of stuff happening mentally in my brain during that section. One, I got rapping JK, which I've been told that early on, JK rapped a lot more, and he doesn't do that anymore now for some reason. I don't know, but he ate that shit. Like, that was hard. I don't know what you wanted me to say. I was gonna stop halfway through and like comment on it, but like some people get really butthurt when I cut in between people's verses. And I know I've already done that with basically every verse so far on this song, so those people are already gonna be mad. But I held off on stopping for that. But that was great. That was really, really good. Production-wise, some like brass section kicked in during that section. I'm not sure when it started. Sorry, there's a lot going through my brain. I'm processing their baby faces and crazy hair and the fact that RM has shades on this entire time for some reason. And I'm trying very hard to keep up with everything, but bear with me. But yeah, a brass section came in at some point. So far, the production hasn't been too complex on this song. I'd say they've probably used about 6 instruments so far, which is not nothing. And again, at the time, hip-hop production was also less complex if you didn't count samples. But their production over time has definitely gotten a lot more complex. I don't dislike this production. It's good. It's just not a lot to say about what's happening. It's just, it's good. It's functional. It's functional. That's a good word for it. It gets the job done. Okay, so that singing section with JK and Jin, is Jin on the back half of that? I think so. It looked like Jin was singing on the back half of that. That's the part that I heard in the JK No Autotune video. It's good. I like it. I'm surprised that it took us this long to get to singing, even though I know that they were more of a primarily rap-focused group at the time. So far, it's been, like, literally everybody has been rapping until that very end section there. And to say that over half their group isn't rappers is... That's an interesting choice. So basically, the rap line was eaten back then. That's what I'm getting from this, which makes sense because they were also the most experienced artists at this time. I'm just talking to myself, guys. Don't mind me. I'm sorry, guys. I can't wait until the end of everybody's verse because, like, I was trying to wait to the end for Suga, and then it switched into Hobie, and it'll take too long if I wait to the end of everybody's verse. So just bear with me. Production-wise, another element popped up, a little like xylophone section, and so now the melody is basically made up of that brass section I was talking about before and the xylophone section. Again, not super complex, but it's good. It works. Yeah, I don't dislike this song. I'm just like trying to wrap my head around the fact that like these musically, because they all look the same to me. Sorry, they're just them, but baby version. But musically, they're very different from the BTS that I got to know. I don't dislike. Actually, I like this a lot. But yeah, I'm just like thinking about the fact that like we're on like Suga's like 3rd verse and we're halfway through the song, but I haven't heard V sing yet. I haven't heard Jimin sing yet. Okay, I'm not so sure on the Jimin section, but I know like V earlier he was doing like a chant section. Maybe that was a rap. Were all of them just rapping back then and JK was like the only singer? Because that would be a huge difference from what they are now. So yeah, sorry, just processing a lot. I'm just talking to you guys with the camera's on, but there's a lot of thought process. A lot of what? I can't even talk right now. There's a lot of thoughts going through my head as I'm watching this, and so it's a lot. I probably sound like a big doofus this video, but that's a reaction for you guys. Nice. Okay, so everyone rapped during this time, which then makes me wonder, why was everybody mad that Suga and RM were in this group? Like, how is this
traitorous to hip hop when like literally there's barely any singing in it. They are a rap group. How are you mad that rappers made this song? I don't get the criticism that they were getting at the beginning. Now, if they went from rapping a lot to like, I don't know, what's a song that I've heard that they sing predominantly in? I don't know any. I can't think of a song off the top of my head, but fill in whatever song you know that they sing primarily and the rap line doesn't rap a lot in. If they went from that to, or if they went from rapping to that, then I could kind of get the criticism because it's like, hey, you guys used to be rappers and now like you're dancing and wearing makeup and whatever. But like one, their makeup doesn't even look bad in this video. So be free, be gone, be in jail, whatever your name is, be a hater. And two, this is rapping. Like I don't see the problem. Even the non-rappers right now are rapping. So what was the issue that people had other than like jealousy, which I'm sure was a part of it, but I don't get musically, if you're looking at this from an unbiased perspective, how you'd be upset that rappers would make this song. This is a rap song. Okay, there's like a sine wave synth happening in the background. It's like, eeeew. Oh wow, that was horrible. Okay, it's like 3 in the morning here. Just let me be. Okay, so anyway, that's an interesting choice. That of all of the instruments so far, that's been mixed, probably the farthest in the background, except the xylophone. But xylophone is a naturally softer instrument than a sine wave synth, and so even if the sine wave synth was mixed farther back, it would still be more present in the mix. Whatever. Point is, that's a very interesting choice as a backing melody instrument, especially on this song. Their production, even then, was creative. Like it was different, I guess I should say. Again, it's not super complex, but not everything has to be complex to be good. I still like this song. I actually like the song a lot more than I think a lot of you guys who recommended it to me like gave it credit for. This is not a bad song by any means. It's very different. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this. Point is that they production wise, they've changed a lot. They've become a lot more complex. They're still creative in their use of instruments and their pairing of instruments, but in this song, they paired a lot of instruments that are used or that were used in hip hop songs at the time, and then like brought them all together. It's like if they sat down and listened to like the top 40 hip hop songs at the time, and then like grabbed elements from all of those songs and like melded them into the production of this song. Ooh. Okay, yeah, you know I wasn't gonna just let the little gymnast six pack slide by. Okay, I see you. I feel like they're showing more skin in this than they do now, which is crazy because like now they're international sex symbols, and back then they were just a bunch of skinny boys who nobody knew. Maybe that's the trick. As you get more sexy, you tone it down. But like I don't think I've seen another video with this much bicep, tricep, deltoid, abs, other anatomy terms. You get the point. They're showing a lot of skin in this video. Not like they're not all shirtless, obviously, but you get what I'm saying. Like now they be like in like long sleeve jackets and shirts, and they have like their arms out and their stomach out, and it's just an interesting just watching their trajectory as they, I don't know, grew as artists. But where do I sign the petition to get back to sleeveless shirts? Because as y'all know, I love me some sleeveless shirts, so we need to bring that back, like, pronto. Real quick, I know I just stopped. I don't care. This whole video is a mess at this point. So if you're still here, you're along the see what I'm saying? If you're still here, you're along for the ride of the mess that is my brain right now reacting to this video. Okay. So I had a point here. Oh, that la 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 la. That reminds me of la 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 la. Wait till I get my money right. Oh. If you don't know that song, then please educate yourself on Kanye West, like before he was Satan. We don't rock with Kanye now, but old Kanye, like Kanye from what year was that? Again, don't judge my singing voice through a crappy mic, through me singing randomly in my room at 3 in the morning, because I promise I'm bad. I'm just not this bad. Okay, let's go.
살아가는 법을 몰라 날아가는 법을 몰라 결정하는 법을 몰라 이젠 꿈꾸는 법도 몰라 눈을 떠났다 이제 춤을 춰봤자 다시 꿈을 꿔봤다 너 꿈을 대지 마 춤을 대지 마
Oh, I remember. Okay, I remember that move from some, I don't know, I've watched so many, like, who is BTS intro videos, so that was in one of them, maybe from Nobody's to Somebody's, or that's not the name of the video, it's Nobody's Legends, who is BTS, introduction to BTS, I don't know, one of those videos, I saw that, and it literally blew my freaking mind. It was that, and the hat trick thing, you know what I'm talking about. That if you're Army, as soon as I said hat trick, you knew exactly what I'm talking about. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, they do like some optical illusion thing with a hat in some song. Maybe it's this song. I don't know. I should probably shut up and figure out, but I'm not going to. Anyway, that just the runny thing. I don't know what to call it. The running on the backs thing and the hat trick like blew the top of my head off. Like I was so impressed with that. I'm still impressed with that. Even though I know like what they're doing, it still looks awesome. The choreography up until this point has actually seemed more simple than a lot of their stuff now, but that is awesome. And they should totally do that again. I don't care if they did that in every song. Like I just think that's awesome. What was that? Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, sorry. The backing vocal run / ad-lib section that Jimin was doing right after the running on backs thing, he comes right into a high note, which I don't love like at all. It's actually a little bit jarring to the point where I wasn't paying attention and like I immediately was like, ugh, what is that? And I had to go back and I still didn't like it. But put the pitchforks down before you go burning my house down or whatever. The rest of that I actually did like, which it was still high. It wasn't, I don't know, I don't think it was Jimin. I just think it was like so unexpected, maybe. I don't know what I don't like about it. I just don't like it. It was jarring. It was kind of like a random slap in the face or something. I couldn't think of anything jarring. I'm running on fumes at this point. But yeah, the rest of it was actually really good. If they would have just removed that. Also, that just reminds me that one, I don't think V sings at all this song unless he sings in this last 10 seconds. And that is Jimin's only singing in this song, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have JK singing primarily on the chorus and Jin coming in a little bit at the end. So this song really does not have a lot of singing in it, which is so different. This is just an interesting song.
To all the youngsters without dreams.
Okay, wow, that was a whole mess. Not them, me. That was insane. So if you're still here, thank you. I appreciate it. That was very interesting. I didn't expect to talk that much about that song. I didn't expect to have that much to say. I was just like, I don't know. People told me that I was gonna have a lot to say about this song and that it was gonna be like weird for me to see them. I was not weirded out by them. Like they look different based on like their clothing, but they're just dressing edgy like me. That's what my closet looks like. So for me, it wasn't that weird. Like I prefer them dressing like that over like the pastel, you know, jackets and sequin shirts and stuff. Simply an aesthetic preference. But sonically, that was very different. Again, not bad. I actually really like that song. It wouldn't be in my top 5 BTS songs ever, but it's not in my bottom 5, that's for sure. And so, yeah, I'm still brain kind of reeling from everything I saw. Overall, I like the song. If they still made music like that, stylistically, I would still mess with them. Like, I like that song, and I don't dislike where they were going with that. It's obviously not as, like, refined as it is now. None of the boys sound as good singing or rapping in that as they do now. Now, they still sound a lot better than most of the artists that are out, but comparing them at 17 to them now is a big difference. As you would expect, they've gotten a lot better. All of the rappers are more confident in their flow. I know that sounds weird, but it's like that video has a lot of bravado in it and kind of like machismo of like, yeah, we're cool, we're bad, yeah, swag. Versus now, it's kind of like a calm confidence. I don't have to prove to you that I'm hard, that I'm cool, that I'm great, that I'm talented. I just am. I exist in this space of greatness. And so, yeah, very interesting. This has been an interesting experience. Thank you for being here with me, reacting to their first ever song and watching their little intro, watching RM with his nightmare hair, and everything that was a part of this video. So, on that note, I will see you guys next time. Stay safe out there, guys. Peace.